28th of July, Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura.
O- Okay. Afilu lo beirach al haner b'motzei Shabbat. And even if we don't make the blessing over the candle on Motzei Shabbat.
I mean, for
Uh,
example, he was supposed to make the bracha on the nair on Motzi Shabbos, but say for some reason he didn't. Whatever reason there was, but he didn't make a bracha nair on Motzi Shabbos when he should have. So now it's Motzi Tisha B'av, and you're making Havdalah. You might think, Mel, maybe you can make it up and now make the bracha um, for now, but we should have done on Motzi Shabbos. No, we do not do that.
okay. De'en mevarchim al haner ella b'motzei Shabbat. Okay, so we don't say the blessing except on Motzei Shabbat. Bisman,
That's the reason I gave you there, right?
right?
Okay,
Bisman she nivra. Okay, yeah, right. That's when Adam created light. Wow.
that's right.
Okay, let's see. Hey, hey is velo al habisamim, and we don't say it over the spices. Dimishum nefesh yitera he gam came b'motzei Shabbat davka, and this is because I
The
guess the spices were required for the extra soul.
That's right. When one of the primary reason we make a bracha on besamim on Motzi Shabbos, specifically on Motzi Shabbos, is because the Shama Yisera is leaving us, and we therefore want to we want to have a rejuvenation of sorts. By smelling the besamim, we become rejuvenated and are somewhat consoled over the loss of the Neshama Yisera.
Uh-huh.
But that's a place on Motzi Shabbos. In fact, so much so, in fact, that on Motzi Yom Tov, when there's a discussion and a debate whether we actually have a Neshama Yisera on Yom Tov, so then if you've noticed ever, we don't make a bracha b'samim on Motzi Yom Tov, we make Havdalah. Right? We don't take a nair on Motzi Yom Tov because it's not the time of the invention of light, but I'm
Mhm.
Rishon on Motzi Yom Tov, and neither do we make a bracha on Besamim on Motzi Yom Tov because is in the majority of the opinions that we don't have a Neshama Yisera in the same way we do on Shabbos as we do on Yom Tov. So therefore, not having the Neshama Yisera on Yom Tov, therefore it's not taking leaving of us on Motzi Yom Tov. Therefore, we don't take Musamim on Motzi Yom Tov either. So therefore, on Motzi Tisha B'av, we don't make the bracha al Besamim either. And we don't, and on Motzi Shabbos itself, we don't make the bracha on Besamim. Meaning we're working all of Besamim. Right. Okay, continue on. All right. Okay,
Okay.
so that's basically the halachas which are relevant to the Havdalah on Motzi Shabbos and on Motzi Tisha B'av. Now, however, there are other things, there are other serious things which are relevant to the keeping of Shabbos and the keeping of the Tainus when the Tainus comes out on Yom Rishon. Um, I'm just going to refer you to another place in Shulchan Aruch where he goes into some more details on this point. Um, uh, right. Um, let's take a look here. Um, uh, Tuf, Tufkuf Nun Gimel.
Okay. Nun Gimel.
We're gonna need to see some specific references. For example, I'll just mention this. For example, we know that on Tisha B'Av, so you can't wash, you can't anoint yourself, you can't wear shoes, right? You have to sit on the floor, at least until half the Chatzos Yom the next day, right? So the
Right.
question is, you're going to be going from Shabbos to Tisha B'Av. So there you are, you're sitting having Shalashudas. It's now 10 minutes before Shkia, like this coming Shabbos is going to be 10 minutes before Shkia. You're sitting there in your Shabbos clothes, your Shabbos shoes, you're eating your busser and drinking your wine, right? And in 10 minutes it's going to be sunset. So when do you stop doing all these things? Right? When do you stop washing your hands? When do you stop wearing your Shabbos shoes? When do you stop wearing your Shabbos clothes? Right? When does all this take place? So we're going to need to see where the Mishnah Berurah delineates these various different halachas. But just to get a beginning on it, let's take a look here in Paf Nun uh, Gimel.
Okay. We'll start with Aleph then. There's Aval Pisha Suda Hamafseket Mutar Lachzor Lecho. Okay, so one who is eaten who ate Suda Shlishi is permitted to go back and I guess to have more, to eat more.
This is the Sudas Mafsekes. This is on a regular Erev Tisha B'Av, right? A regular Erev Tisha B'Av, you have a Sudas Mafsekes, which consists of an egg dipped in some ash, and a bread, some dry bread dipped in the ash, right? That's not going to be done this year, right? Because we don't do that on Shabbos, right?
Right.
That's done on Shabbos, so there is no formal Sudas Mafsekes. Instead, you
Okay.
can eat and drink
Ella, in,
on Shabbos.
yeah,
We do.
Ella in Cain, קיבל עליו בפירוש שלא לאכול עוד היום. So Elohim King, what unless he accepts on himself the Perush, the explanation that he should not eat.
Explicitly. Here in this case, it means explicitly, meaning a normal Erev Tisha B'Av, you have your Sudas Mafsekes, the bread and the egg, and you can, let's say you finish eating at 4 in the afternoon, and it's not going to be Shkia till a quarter to 8. So you can go back and eat as much and eat and drink as much as you want, unless you made a specific Kabbalah acceptance upon the tinus, even when it was broad daylight. And you said specifically that after you finish your Sudas Mafsekes, say at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you made a specific, explicit acceptance upon yourself of the fast. So then in that case, you would not be able to eat under normal circumstances and drink any more after the Sudas Mafsekes ends. But in a normal case, you simply had a Sudas Mafsekes, so you finish that Suda, you can then continue eating and drinking if you have even finished the Sudas Mafsekes.
Oh, okay. Okay. No, so Perush lo lechol od hayom. Okay. And then let's see, there's a Haggah of the Kabbalah, Ulev ena Kabbalah, Elatzarik Lahotzio.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, thank you. Go ahead. Oh, sorry. Just repeat that, Mayor? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Okay, so this is the Haggah, the Kabbalah, Ulev ena Kabbalah, Elatzarik Lahotzio Bisvatav. Oh, so what if he accepts in his heart, but it's really not an acceptance, but he needs to, I guess, speak it out. L'hotzio b'svatav.
Right, meaning the Kabbalah that's required here is a specific verbal announcement that you're now accepting upon yourself the prohibition of eating and drinking, even though it may be broad daylight. You want to accept upon yourself that restriction earlier, which I suggest you don't do. It's difficult enough for most people simply to fast the full fast from sunset to Seitzah Chachamim the next day. So I suggest people don't take on the fast any earlier than they have to, right? And again, this year it's not going to be relevant because you're going to be eating and drinking your regular Shabbos Suda till the very end, if you like. Then when you exactly have to stop, we'll try and find out inside. But in general, by sunset, you should come to an end of your eating and drinking. You can probably bench after sunset, but the eating and drinking should probably come to a close after sunset. But we'll try and find that specifically in the Mishna Berura.
Oh,
And
okay.
when you're gonna have to sit on the floor, and when you're gonna have to change out of your shoes, and when you're gonna have to stop washing your your face and your hands, for example, we'll have to see when those things are relevant on the transition from Shabbos to Tisha B'Av.
Uh-huh. Okay, so the Mishna Berura. It says Elim Kain Kibel Allah b'Perush Shelo Lechol. Okay, so unless he accepted upon himself not to eat. V'hu adin imamor shemikabel alav atanit. Okay, so what the law is that he accepts on himself to fast. Oh, if he said that he accepted upon himself. Gam Cain Asur. So then it is forbidden.
Yes.
Okay, Gam Cain Asur. Davka Kavanato Shelo Le'echol Od Hayom. What? Because he had the intention not to eat anymore during that day.
That's right.
Okay, bet. Kabbalah believe.
Actually, I just wanted maybe we should maybe take a break here because I think
Oh,
our
it's
time is about
10:30 already.
yeah. Okay, so make a note that we're going to be reviewing this again tomorrow, and Bez
Okay.
Hashem will come to the understanding of these halachas, Bez Hashem, in time for what we need to do.
Thank you,
All right, very
Rabbi.
good. Thank you.
Shkoyach, Meir.
Yeah. Okay.